Thank you.
Welcome to the IBC Haddo Championship, the first one. My name is Will Greenwood, and I am a former Haddo champion.
And I'm Rochelle, international VTuber, Haddo player, and co-host of this amazing event. Oh, man. But you already heard from them. Let's give one more cheer from the fan zone.
Let's go, fan zone.
Yeah. Oh, man. What an amazing crowd today. So what do you think? What can we expect to see today?
So today we've got two teams. One team here in Twickenham and another team in Coventry. They're going to be playing 7 games of 80 seconds, and they're going to have a 100-second break. It's going to be intense. It's going to be so exhausting, but I'm so excited to see it.
Oh, man, it's going to be fast and furious today. But you know what? We have a lot of new viewers here who've never seen Haddo before. How do you actually play?
Okay, so Haddo is an AR game that takes your strengths to do with either tactics and also physical strength. What you need to do is you need to fire energy balls at people's life points. Each player has 4 life points, and you need to take them out. Once you've taken them out, you gain a point for your team. The team with the most amount of points at the end of it wins.
That's what we're going to be looking
simple.
for. Yep, it's pretty
Or is it?
straightforward. Well, we're going to see that. Well, we're talking about teams. Let's meet the teams. We've got Ash and Shamai over in Twickenham, and we got Tom and Sarah in Coventry. We got Twickenham Team Red and Coventry Team Blue. They're going to be showing us some serious moves, so I'm very excited.
See, as both players, we are very excited to see what kind of pre-game stats they bring to the game. That's the main thing, because we understand it and we want to see it. This game is going to be a 2v2, so it's going to be very intense, and I'm ready to get straight into this game.
Let's do it. And don't worry, if you don't know what's going on, we're right here with you to tell you what's going to happen next.
Let's get into it. Okay, let's do it.
You
3,
ready?
2, 1,
Haddo,
fight!
They're ready to go.
Oh, straight into it. Red team puts a foot, and the shield
What
is
an
up by blue
opening
team.
move from Team Red. Oh, man, they've got him on the
Using
run.
the shield, though.
So Team Blue seems to be already going a little bit more defensive. Team Red is going for the better movement. They're moving around all the time.
See, the one thing is movement's everything. But if you use a good shield, it means that they can't fight through it.
It can give you an edge, can it?
It can give you an edge, but if the other team is a lot more energetic and they can actually get round the shield and fire around it, because it only is angular of where your head is at when you set it.
Oh, man. It wasn't until a minute in that we actually got our first score. Team Red draws first blood.
This is amazing. So what you see there is that tactic. What they've done is they've put their shield in front of the other shield, and that is a new tactic to this game. It means it creates a wall so no one has any advantage of using the shield.
Oh, man, it's such a close game. It's just the first match. Team Blue's got a little bit more on the scoreboard. Got
Team
15
2
seconds to
seems to be a bit more
catch up.
composed. So blue team are very much composed. What they're doing is they're sitting back, they're knowing what they're doing, they're picking their shots, the accuracy's there. Red
5
team,
seconds. Looks
they
like
seem to be
Blue's
moving
got
a bit.
this. 1 versus 3, come on. Is there going to be any last scores?
nice.
Blue takes the win.
Nice.
What a strong opening match.
Did you expect that score?
I did not.
Wow.
I did not
See,
at
when
all.
When it got to 1-0, and then they worked around the go, it took a long time for them to actually get the initial score in the game.
Absolutely. A minute in.
So, well, when I used to play, it's usually a lot quicker than this is. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
When I was in my prime, we used to we
Back
used to get
in
the
your
first
day.
point straight back in my day. Used to hit it straight off the off because you used to run in, first initial shot, that's your most accurate shot. So when the game starts, you're straight on it and it's done.
Yeah. Well, it's very surprising because usually you see that, and as game stats predict, you usually see the team with a superior movement winning the match.
Of course.
Wasn't as
It
predicted.
wasn't like that this game, and I think it's because they used
Very
their shields
surprising.
to the point where they angled them and went low, and the other team couldn't get round the shield, so they just shot straight through and just seemed to dominate the
Some
opposition.
very good tactics right there.
It was
and
really
it shows
good.
anything's possible in Haddo.
Well,
You never
that's the
know.
thing. It's all about what you pick before the game. It's all about the pre-game stats.
Managing your resources.
Always.
Because you have to remember, you also, if you pick shields, you don't just have infinite shields. You only have 3. The whole game, you can only use 3 shields. When they're gone, they're gone.
That's also
any
with the
advantage
stats.
that stat gave you is gone.
Yeah, that's another thing with the stats. If you use your shields too quickly,
It's
you're out
over.
of it. It's out of it.
And what are you going to do next?
Well,
I don't know what I do.
Well,
Just
I'm
lose the
excited
game.
just to see it. I'm just excited just to see it, and then we can Let's see where they go.
Well, what's coming up next?
So, next game is mini shots. It means the size of the actual orbs are going to be the lowest of what they are. What you need to do for this game is quantity. Now let's get into it. Are you ready to go?
Ready to go.
3, 2, 1, Haddo, fight! So, in the zone, no talking at all.
They just know.
Shields again. Blue team are using the shields again.
Whereas red team have got for charge speed, so they just want rapid fire.
They want to keep going. What I recommend actually on this is high charge speed and also high energy ball speed. Because the whole point is you've got to really fire everything down range. You want to make it so it's quantity, 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 so they can't dodge it.
But see, what I would have gone with is what Blue did. I would have gone with shields. So it's very interesting to see who's going to win here.
Well,
red scored, but they haven't scored for a while.
Yeah.
So,
well, as you know, back when we used to play, I was a very aggressive player.
Absolutely.
You were the more conservative. You actually you seem to think a lot more than I do.
Maybe a little bit. But oh my God, red's pulling away. I think this time your way of playing is definitely going to the red team's advantage.
With this, you've got to have speed. You've got to put as much as you can down that range so they can't move. You want to strangle them. You want them to get them back, sit in a corner and not move.
It looks like they're pinning them into the corners.
That's what you want to do. See, we go through now.
I mean, red team just dominating.
So what Ash is doing here is letting them use the shield, and he's working round to the left-hand side and shooting actually through the gap so we can get the points.
There's no recovery at this point, so it looks like the win goes to Team Red.
That is it, and that is game. Wow.
One to Team Blue, one to Team Red.
I just want to say on that, the pre-match prediction was 100% correct.
Absolutely.
It said due to them using the low energy ball size, they had to have the quantity of the speed. And they said that in the pre-match prediction. It shows that they had to have the speed of the energy balls. And it really did show.
Always superior to that in this game mode. And, you know, it really forced the blue team to cluster together, didn't it?
It did, and that's the whole point is when you use a shield, it can either work, it's a double-edged sword. The good thing is that you're behind it, you can shoot through it and fire, but the worst one is if your teammate behind you sits through it as it breaks, you've just taken out the person behind you as well as you.
Absolutely.
So it could be a detriment as well as an asset.
Well, you really never want to stay still, right?
No, you always want to move, you always want to keep active, but if you're not seen when moving, so for example, if you crouch down in the corner and they don't see you moving, stay where you are, especially if you have a shield, because it means you can be unseen and you can just get untapped potential.
So your shield can be your best friend or actually your worst enemy.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
I like those lines. I do. So Ash's stats in this game showed that his hit rate were very high.
Yes.
So that means that what Ash was doing is if you saw, he was going low, going past the shields and putting in that accurate shot. He wasn't going with just quantity. He sat there, picked his shot, fired, and it worked. Yeah,
absolutely. And what some players might not realize is that you have to look where you aim. So keeping your head still enough to aim is actually really hard. But what's coming up next?
So what's next is the 1v1 freestyle. So this means they can pick whatever points they want, whatever strategy, but it's 1v1. This is the most tiring of all of the games.
That's right. It gives a chance for one teammate to actually rest, but the other one's going to be really tired.
Exactly.
So
I think we should get into it.
It's all about the long game. Let's go.
Let's go into it. 3, 2, 1.
Haddo, fight!
Both very
Shemai's
reputable names in the league.
Shemai in particular is well known for being very athletic, isn't he?
He's very well known in the league for being athletic, but also his cardiovascular capabilities. He doesn't seem to get tired, this guy. Always smooth. And the first initial shot was taken.
KO right off the bat.
What Tom did there is he used his shield, didn't move, didn't need to move. Oh, great head movement there too. See, Shemai is using his fitness to his advantage. He chose where he was going to go, and the dodging there is unbelievable.
That was an amazing dodge right there. It's like Matrix style.
He just has to keep moving. He just has to keep moving.
Just keep moving. 1 versus 1. Come on, we're halfway through.
Oh, see, that technique's
neck
perfect.
And neck.
What he did there is he put a lot of pressure on Tom by approaching the very front of the court. When he does this, it means that his fire is going to be really quick. So when he fires, he's going to have no time to react. Shemai's got one. He's got to have a lot of head movement here.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Dodging. Oh, my God. That's insane.
So good. Wow.
You can see your life cells are actually connected to how you move your head. So it's important to be able to dodge, dive, dip, just like he did.
Exactly.
A slow start, but he brought it back.
I tell you.
Strong finish.
That is
Strong
amazing.
finish. Shamai brought it home for Team Red.
The athleticism to move. The fact that he had his head at one point lower than his knee.
I mean,
what is going on there? That was
just
amazing. I tell you,
whipping his head around. It was like nothing I've seen before.
It also shows that he had a hit rate of 50% also,
and
which
almost
is
double the movement distance.
So it shows what we said at the beginning of the game. Shamai's got his fitness, he's got the cardio, he's got all the mindset there, but also he showed that he had the accuracy. So 50% of shots hit, 50% missed, which actually is a fantastic ratio.
And also, the pregame stats they seem to have chosen were very similar, so they were very evenly matched. It was only in the very end that Shamai was able to actually pull ahead.
I'd say it was due to his physical attributes. That's how he won this game.
I think so, too.
Definitely. He was well-trained, cardio, it worked. It really did.
Got to play to your strengths.
I definitely do.
It has been such an exciting tournament already, and we still have a bunch of matches to go. So what can we expect in the next one?
So, the next one is shields. This one is they have 6 points that they have to split between the both of them. They can either go 5 points to one player and 1 point to the other, or they can go equal. It depends what they want to do, but me personally, I'd make one guy the shield guy and the other the runner, which means it gives really fast energy balls and really fast energy orbs, so the other shield guy can just put up in front of them and he can gain the edge.
Let's go.
Straight to the court. 3, 2, 1.
Hadow, fight!
Shields up the front from both. Have they done the technique I thought? You can tell.
I think they both went for the same thing you said.
Yeah, so
no
what they've
50-50.
done is they picked one player to be the shield guy. The other team is going to be the fast-paced firing. Oh, wonderful. So what they're doing is a technique here where they put one shield in front of the other team's shield, which means it pretty much makes their shield obsolete because it makes a wall. No team can fire through.
Because the other player's shield is going to be very weak, so it would really just be a last resort.
Would be. What's going to do here is movement, or whoever runs out of their shields first. Whoever runs out first, it's not going to look good
in trouble. But blue is 2 points ahead of red.
It's looking good.
Very interesting.
It is looking good.
They only got 30 seconds to go, and the red team is yet to score a point.
Well, what's happening is
there they are.
Even though blue team seems to be ahead, they were clustering quite a lot there in the corner. Yet again, they're now doing cluster again.
And it looks like it's an opportunity for Team Red to even the score, but will they? They only got 15 seconds.
The score is even. The score is even.
Are we going to have a draw?
Oh
my God!
Drawing again.
It's crazy. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Oh, I can't believe what? What just happened?
I did not. Okay, we go straight into overtime. Whoever gets the first hit in this game, that's it. That's the game.
Guys, it's sudden death. Come on, let's see who's gonna win. How crazy was that?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm so
okay, Team Blue's
right
in trouble.
The
Blue's in trouble.
Sarah
is in trouble right now. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Shamai with the finisher. He saw his accuracy. Wow.
Well done. What a match.
That was it. So Shamai finished that with accuracy. He saw it. He went down and he just stopped, picked his shot, and it worked.
And Sarah didn't know what hit her. It was crazy.
I can't believe how close that was. That was, I don't know about you guys at home, but I was jumping out of my seat.
I mean, the crowd's going wild. Like, it's just...
I was trying to keep myself from going wild, I tell you. It was crazy.
You know, sometimes when I watch other players play, I'm like there. Like, you know, when you're driving?
Yeah.
And you're like, pressing the pedals, like gas and brake, with the person, like when you're next to the driver, when you're not behind the wheel. I'm the same here. I just want to go, oh no, shield.
No, I understand. It's exactly the same with me. I just want to be in there. I'm feeling the energy. There's so much energy on the court right now. And the one thing that shows quite a lot with the shield game is it shows that they're clustering quite a lot, because if you look at the stats, it shows that they're clustering.
Yeah, but usually a higher cluster ratio means, you know, a disadvantage in a game.
It does, but both teams were clustering. They're exactly the same percentages.
Very interesting.
So what that means is it kind of counted each other out, and they were both using the tactic of hiding behind the shield, sitting there, waiting, and then taking their shot. So even though the cluster ratio was quite high, it worked in their favors.
And what's coming next?
So the next game we got now is a 1v1 freestyle. This means that they can pick whichever points they want. and whether they're going to go aggressive, shield, or they're just going to go all out with just quantity. Let's see what happens.
See what happens.
Ready to
Last
get into
time.
it?
Yeah.
So 3, 2, 1. Hadow,
fight! Let's go. Oh, coming in hot. Oh
wow.
my
Straight off the
God.
go. Ash takes her out completely. No
KO.
movement.
Not a chance to dodge that.
So
Ash is
what's
coming
happening
very
here is
aggressively.
Ash has definitely gone aggressive. No shields at the moment. I feel like he's gone for a very high charge rate and also speed, because the speed of his orbs are, you can't really dodge them. When you see them there,
Yeah, you're
getting
just
out the way
waiting for
is
the
an
inevitable.
issue.
And Sarah's having a really hard time dodging that and keeping up with Ash.
So if you look what's going on right here, Ash is at the front being very aggressive, pushing them back, and Sarah's actually sitting back, not actually matching the aggressiveness of Ash, going, wow, it's maybe a little bit overwhelmed. Either way, what's happening is Ash is dominating here with just pressure, absolute pressure.
And you know what? Her build is actually one of your favorite builds, but she is struggling to actually keep up the aggression. Ash is just coming in so strong that I think it kind of flustered her. We only got 20 seconds left. It's 4 versus 0.
Wow.
You think she's going to get that 1 point in?
Let's see. What Ash is doing now is he's doing quite a common tactic when you start winning over the top. You sit, you test what you can do, see where they're actually going to fire, and keep working.
1. He's going to do it.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Well
5
done,
to
Ash.
nothing.
5 to nothing.
Wow.
That's one we haven't seen in a while.
5 to nothing. That is. See, when you get 5 to nothing, it's something that it's really useful for your team, because it's not just going to build you up on the scoreboard, but it's going to build you up with your morale, because morale is everything.
Absolutely. And I think it was an interesting risk that Sarah took, because like we said, she's normally a defensive player, and yet she chose quite an aggressive, actually your signature stats.
I know.
3-3-3-1. So she opted not to have a shield, which is one of her biggest strengths usually. And this time, that risk didn't pay off. I think she wanted to surprise him.
I think it was movement.
Absolutely.
The main thing that didn't pay off in that is when you pick a 3-3-3-1, you've got to move. You've got to hit, got to go, hit, go. It's all about quantity and movement. You have to do it. And it worked off for Ash, because with his, he got a 59% hit rate.
Yeah.
That is above average, really good, especially with the amount he fired down range. It just shows that he sat there, picked it, took the shot, and it worked.
And he wasn't flustered by the change of tactics from Sarah at all. But you know what? You got to try some things sometimes. That's it.
It worked.
It worked.
It's totally
I mean, for
not
Sarah,
what's normal, but it
for
totally
Sarah,
worked.
she knows that versus Ash, she's probably not going to go aggressive again. Yeah. But versus other players, it might have flustered them. You never know. So it's anybody's game still. It's been a very interesting matchup. What's coming next?
So what we've actually got next is we're using it's like reduced gameplay. So you're only allowed 4 points across the whole board. Oh, man. So usually you max with 2-2. But what these guys are going to do, I don't know whether they're going to go all 1-1-1, 2-1, or we just don't know. We don't know. But this is probably one of the hardest ones to do, because this means you haven't got anything that you're used to in training. You haven't got anything that helps you with the large stats, because if you've got a charge rate that's low, but yet your speed is higher than usual, you can't get enough to charge, and you're just firing it down. So I'm very excited to get into this game.
Very excited to see what they're going to do, too. Are you ready?
I'm super ready. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hadow, fight!
Wow,
coming in
straight
hot.
off with the slide, the intensity from the team, back and forth, but they seem to be clustering a lot here. They need to really change up who goes where. They can't go at the same time. They really need to switch up which way is going where. And it doesn't look good for the Reds at the moment with how much they're clustering.
Yeah, there's a very unusual tactic, and
Shield from Blue.
well, and Blue's kind of got them on the run. I feel like they're placing them where they want and just waiting to capitalize on that opportunity. Red's very low.
Wow.
Red
Shimai's
scored
using his
first,
cardio.
but
Keep
they're
going.
in trouble.
They're
very
both on one life point at the moment.
I'd be very surprised if Blue doesn't
This
score
is such
shortly.
a close
oh
game.
My God,
2 to nothing. This is so close.
so
Unbelievable.
intense. Oh, Blue has
Wow,
scored.
2-1.
Oh, even it out.
2-2.
Blue getting more aggressive.
Wow,
Just
see,
mesmerizing
yet
to
again,
watch.
I know I keep mentioning this. Shimai's fitness is really showing here. He's just going back and forth, back and forth. It's so draining when you're the front man. You've got the most pressure, and usually you're the one taking the most shots.
It's a draw. A draw and reduced stats.
Overtime.
That is something.
Here we go. Who's going to get the first shot? Usually you come out fighting. You have to come out fighting. Very beginning, bang, first shot, straight into it. Let's go.
First shot to win.
Boom, there we go. There's,
oh my God,
I thought that was game. I thought that was game. I saw it going.
I saw it happening. Oh my God.
This is the worst thing, though, because of the speed.
Oh my
because
God.
you've had to reduce your points. The speed of it is so much slower.
Now they're putting the pressure on Sarah. Oh my God, Blue won. I was sure Red had this in the bag.
I thought Red was going to win this one. In fact, completely thought Red was going to win this one. Sorry, Blues.
But you know what? Some of the pregame predictions, it looked like Red was going to win. It looked like Red had the favor. They played more to their strengths historically,
exactly.
And yet Blue pulled it out of the bag.
And it showed that, yes, pregame predictions work because it shows you the stats that are the most likely to win. But if you've got the brain power and also the physical ability, you're going to win either way.
Absolutely.
No, it was
Absolutely.
Awesome. Really good play. Wow. So, one thing with Ash is that he was just going low again.
Yeah.
So what he was doing is he was working his court, going low, staying where he was. He was letting Shimai do the movement.
Absolutely.
So what was happening? Shimai was moving, being the distraction.
Drawing the
Ash
fire.
was just sitting there going low. Bang. I could sit here all day. Bang. And then he'd go, oh, they've noticed me. Oh. Hi, I'm back. That's it, yeah, all day. That's what he was doing.
Signature Ash move. Just you ready? Boom.
If we look at a deep dive a little bit, we're going to go on to the next game. So this one is going to be going to the 2v2 freestyle. This is the same as the first game. You're going all out. You've really got to pick your stats. You've got to, select carefully what you're going to do on what you've played throughout the whole game, but also endurance. You're tired at this point.
Absolutely. You'll see everybody's played quite a few matches now. Are they going to be able to keep that speed up?
Well, let's get into it. Let's have a look.
Into it.
Yeah?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Haddo, fight!
The Cardio King. I wonder if he'll do his signature move today, the 360.
Oh, man. Red scored first, but Blue isn't far behind.
Wow. This is intense. And shields, see, Blue team have used their shields very well here. What they're doing is they're not standing behind them completely. They're moving, then going back to them, moving, then going back to them.
Absolutely, and Blue's in the lead. They both went for signature loadouts. Oh, Red very speedy and aggressive.
So what happened, there was a a little bit of clustering, and Ash and Shimai came together and fired at the same target.
Shimai just got a knockout.
3-all, 4-3. This is a very, very good final.
Very intense. Oh my God, they are so close. Do you think we're going to have another draw?
They need to get rid of it if they want to do anything. They want to get rid of this shield. Because there is a... Oh, wow.
Red team in the lead, but only just. Ash there with one life cell.
Finally, communications here. They're finally talking communication.
Speaking from the red team.
So they need to get rid of these shields. They need to use all of their points just to get rid of these shields and recharge and move.
7 seconds left and it's anyone's game.
Because what's happening?
What
is happening is if they lose their shield, it means they've lost everything.
Time's up. The red team takes the final match.
Well
done.
Good work. Wow.
That was insane.
Did you expect that?
No. The rate of fire from both teams was just beyond anything.
See, look at this here. So Shimai was doing a lot of moving, but he still got a 32% hit rate. And he was moving unbelievably amounts. He was back and forth. And then at one point, yet again, he got his head under his knee. How does he do this?
And quite evenly matched moving distances, actually, between both teams, which is actually very unusual.
Very much so.
Now we got the man of the hour, Shimai, over here for an interview.
Come on in, sir. Get on in. Stand here.
Woo! Good to have you here.
So, according to the Performance Index, you are the MVP. You've got a hit rate of 89% throughout the whole tournament. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I'm surprised at that, but, you know, I did feel that I was dominating the game sometimes.
Yeah?
As you can see in the tactics, I mainly went forward most of the matches, so it's easy to get accurate shots when you're as close to the opponent as possible. Yeah. So that's about it, to be fair.
Oh, that's awesome. So how did you find the pressure was? Were you putting pressure on, or do you think you felt pressure?
A little bit from Tom, the other player. He's probably the strongest on the two players. So when he was diagonal, it was hard to get out of the way of the shot sometimes. But in the end, when I was against Sarah, not really that much pressure. She's not that experienced. But overall, I think it was fairly standard.
Yeah, but where was the 360? Your specialised move. You've done
your
this every
signature
tournament.
move.
I tried to. I did say to Ash that if we're winning, like we're dominating, then I'll try the 360.
Yeah.
But they were close. You can see most of the games were close. I just wanted to win. So.
Oh, that's
This
the
guy
right
is a
thing
true
to
athlete.
say. Well,
Wow. Well,
when
thank you
did
very much.
Where did you learn how to move that fast?
I don't know. Again, it's just my athleticism.
Any training tips, or it's just you?
Mainly just me.
just
But I do
Shimai.
kind of like training stuff. Do a bit of running, a bit of gym. So it is kind of natural. But I work for it as well.
Oh man, I think this is just natural talent right here. Well done.
It is.
Thanks.
Unbelievable.
Thanks.
How are you going to celebrate?
And a couple of bevies maybe.
Oh,
Can we come?
yeah.
If you want, yeah. Depends.
Don't get Rochelle started. Right. Anyway, on this. Whoa. So, thank you very much,
right.
and
Thanks.
enjoy your winnings.
Thanks. I will do.
Wonderful.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Great to
thank
see you, Shimai.
Shimai, the winner. Yeah.
Oh
Awesome.
man, what a day! What a group of matches! It was just insane. It really showed what Hadow was all about. It's really good.
Great fun.
Well, we didn't do all of this by ourselves. We had a lot of amazing partners that helped make all of this happen.
We did. And we had some. Thank you so much to everyone. I want to thank the Fan Zone over in the corner. Fan Zone, can we hear you? Woo!
Oh, they are so amazing today.
Amazing. So, also want to thank our partners, Vodafone. Also want to thank our partners, ESL, Weaver, Digital Domain, Hadow, Telenet, Park Playground, and Twickenham Studios.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
And we'd also like to thank more partners. That's right. Huawei, NVIDIA, Quark XR, Net Insights, Noitem, and ProMod Esports.
Oh, yeah!
Yes!
So many amazing people that came together to make all of this happen. But don't leave just yet. Stay tuned because the post-show analysis is coming next right after the break.
Thank you very much, everyone. That's us signing off. Thank you very much. This is Will Greenwood.
See you soon. This is Rochelle. See you later.
There to go.